Well, it is bright and early Thursday morning, and I am heading down Interstate 40 towards Morrilton, Arkansas. And then we're going to hang a left and head all the way out to Petit Jean Mountain. Now, some of you who have watched my videos in the past remember Petit Jean Mountain. We've been up here a couple of times at least. And that's where the Petit Jean Swap Meet and Car Show is going to be. Today, I'm not much interested today in buying too much unless I see something that I absolutely have to have. Mostly it's just to film and show you all what it's all about. And I expect to be quite a few people there. Saturday when we come back is when I'll probably be doing my my buying. And I'll have a friend with me on Saturday, a fellow I retired with from where I used to work. We both retired at the same time. Well, I have arrived, and as you can see, things are kind of thin right now, but the vendors, I like this place, are all spread out underneath the trees where it's a little bit shaded. Especially today when the temperature is going to be 96 degrees with a heat index of 108. So let's start wandering around and see what we can find. Here's one for you tractor buffs. It's an old sewing machine. What model is it? A Banner Deluxe turned into a tractor. What's your first name, sir?
My name's Bill.
Bill, you're the one that did this?
Yes, I did.
And you did it because you were bored one winter.
That's exactly right.
Well, I thought you did a pretty cool job. It's very creative. Had you ever seen one of those before?
I had seen one somewhere before, but I don't know where. It was another...
Well, you just blew it. You were supposed to take full credit.
Can't do that.
Well, I thought that's pretty neat. For any of you guys have an old sewing machine, there you go. And here's another shot of everybody. Our good subscriber Johnny Umpers said that on Saturday is when most of the vendors come in. So we'll see. It's kind of open right here. I imagine on Saturday there'll probably be somebody parked right here selling. But there's all kinds of things up here. Arts and crafts. People are setting up right now. They're still setting up for the weekend. So hopefully old John will give me a call when he gets up here Saturday. I understand he and his son are coming up. Now this open field is where the actual car show will take place on Saturday. They'll be parked all the way around here and down the center. And they run them past these bleachers. And there's some judges that sit underneath that cover and they judge the cars. They come in, they look at the motor, they give it points, I guess, and all this stuff. Then they just bring them on around and park them and the next guy goes through. V8 60 Ford. Kind of a neat deal. Was rebuilt by Rebel Rebuilders down in Little Rock, and it's sit here on display. I guess he's going. I guess you crank it up and show folks this thing after a while.
Yeah, we can crank it up.
No, you don't need to crank it up now, but I'm just saying later. Kind of a neat. That's a flathead. For those of you who don't know, that's what a flathead is. Okay. Flathead V8. What'd you say it was 60 horsepower, right?
Yes.
60 horsepower.
They call it a V8 60.
A V8 60. Yep.
Yeah.
In the last video, I was telling everybody about the tiny radiator that gives you the heat. This is what I was talking about, something this size right here. This is a heater coil, and just a tiny radiator, that's all. Puts the heat through your car. The fan, when you turn the fan on in your car, it blows the heat through here. Well, thus far I'm not having any luck finding any Thunderbird parts, not even a Thunderbird. I found a 58 Thunderbird that drove by me. And it was already sold. There was a black one. He just kind of cruised on by. It looked pretty good, but it needed some work. I'm still looking. Well, that's about it for today. Not a single 64, 65, or 66 Thunderbird or any parts for it available anywhere. Incredible. But it's only Thursday. We'll be back on Saturday. It's Saturday, and I got my buddy Richard with me. Richard, say hi.
Hi.
Hi, there you go, buddy. Y'all. Richard, by the way, is originally from Indiana. For those of you, whereabouts in Indiana?
Crown Point.
Crown Point. Were you born in Indiana? No, you were born in Aruba. Yeah, he was born in Aruba. This guy here sat on Hopalong Cassidy's horse. In case you don't know that, right? Sure did. That was where? New York City, right?
New York.
Yep, he was about 4 or 5 years old. Hopalong Cassidy picked him up and put him on the horse during the parade. One of the few people on the planet that even got near William Boyd.
People did, but they're all dead.
They're all dead right now. Well, we're going to run around here and take a look at some of these cars. And if I can figure out, I forgot my camera and I'm having to use my iPhone and I don't really know how to do it. I hope it doesn't get messed up. There is a 64.
A car.
Yeah, 64 Cadillac convertible. Very nice paint job on that baby. God, I wish I knew how to work this camera. There's got to be a way to zoom in. Go with the video. How do you zoom in on? Like that. Oh, you just do it, man. There's no. There's a slider there too.
Yeah, just a slider. Just use your fingers and do that.
Finger touch.
Okay. Well. Okay. So right now I need to bring it closer. Right?
Yeah, just like that.
Does that like it actually zooms in? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Thanks. All right, I collared a young person, and they showed me how to zoom in and out. And Richard, the Hopalong Cassidy boy, showed me how to make it brighter. How many people know what this car is? 1957. I know that the old timers do. Boy, I'll tell you what, this car right here. These.
Gasoline, I love it.
Yeah, they're putting out so much gas from these cars here. We're about choking to death. Kind of interesting over there to see a Corvette. But look at that. Let's see if I can get this to work. Sorry for the shaking. I'm not used to using this camera here. Can't believe I left my camera at the house. A Corvette next to something like that. Isn't that amazing? Now, these are all the cars lining up to be judged. They send out a group of guys. One's got the hood, one's got the, I guess, the underneath. Everybody has a thing that they look at, and then they score them. And the guy up there in the white shirt, he's announcing who owns the car, what kind of car it is, that sort of thing. And these are the guys all lining up to be judged. This is really a neat affair. Starting to get hot out here, though. Woo-wee.
In the far judging lane, we have a 19 plant in Little
That's a
Rock.
cool car right there.
Just stole it.
I hope this thing is light enough.
Right, we appreciate you bringing that car.
Yeah, I'm using my fingers right now to...
Ticks off like a little sewing machine, don't it?
Yeah, that's pretty slick here. Let's see if we can get a little close up here. '29 Ford. What's your first? You're James, right?
I'm James.
And how long have you owned this car?
About 2 years.
Did you buy it or restore it?
This one I bought.
You bought it. How you like them?
I love them. I restored other cars. This is my wife's car.
What's top speed on this thing?
I can do 60, 65 in it.
My Thunderbird will beat it.
Sure it does.
Nice.
Sure you got the pickup and go on.
Yeah, it's got the 390. That is nice old car. Is this like, I noticed it
Thanks for bringing that car around.
doesn't say like a Model A or Model T, right?
This is a Model A Fayette.
A Model A, okay. All right, 1929. Slick. What color is that?
It's the Kiwani Green.
I'm sorry?
Kiwani Green.
Kiwani Green. Never heard of it.
Probably.
Well, good luck at the judging. Now we're getting into sort of Richard and oh my goodness, what do I see down there? What do I see? Look at that, a convertible T-Bird. Oh my goodness, we're going to work our way down there. This was nice. I knew some folks that had it when I was a kid. Crown Victoria. Boy, I'll tell you what, I had a couple of aunts and uncles that had the 55 and 56 Fords. They never had the Crown Victoria, but you know, they just sent them to the junkyard, you know, and I was like, oh, if I just had them back, you know. That's a very nice looking car. Nice looking car. The Crown Victoria. 55. He's from Clarksville, just a few miles away. Beautiful, beautiful car. For those of you who don't know, it has a is that plexiglass or glass? This plastic up here, is it plastic? Was it originally plexiglass? Yeah. See right, you can see, excuse me man, you can see right through it. See my hand under there? Pretty slick. Nice looking car, very nice. This is a 64. He's going to park it later over in the back. This is Jim. How long did you say you've owned this?
About 6 years.
6 years. This is nice, nice, nice. Boy, boy, oh boy. That's the way the convertible top on the 64 went down in here. I think it was 65 and 66. They roll the same, if I'm not mistaken. And then the trunk opens up. This thing folds down, and then the trunk closes. And oh boy, Ford had it in those days, didn't they? They sure did. Well, good luck.
Thanks, buddy.
79 Pontiac Firebird. Beautiful. Wow, that's a beautiful paint job. I wonder if that's a sticker. That's a sticker.
This?
Yeah, that's a sticker.
Yeah.
Looks very, very nice. Very nice indeed.
This is supposed to be a special edition.
Special edition, huh? Cool car. Here you go, 68 Olds Cutlass convertible. Beautiful car, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just gorgeous. This one here is a 70 Buick GS. Both owned by somebody that lives in Morrilton, the town right where we're in right now. Nice looking cars. 1950 Chrysler. Again owned by someone in Morrilton. Let's look at the inside of that. Go right ahead. Let's take a look at the inside of this puppy here. You don't get a chance to see this sort of thing very often.
I was 10 years old when this thing was made.
You were 10 years old when this thing was... I wouldn't be telling people that, Richard. They'll send you down to the local crematorium. This is nifty, huh? Standard shift, of course, down there. That is really nice. Really, really nice.
This is a good paint job.
Oh yeah, very good restoration done. Very good.
And I did that many times. I sat right there, put my feet down there, changed the plugs.
Yep. Here's a 1970 Ford Sport Custom F100. Richard was just pointing out that you could climb down in there and get right down here and get to all the plugs. Look at that. I just took out the fuel pump out of my Thunderbird. Look at that. Look how easy that one would be. Holy mackerel. Very good job on this. Nice job. Climb right down in here to work on everything. Have you eat dinner down there. Now we can't leave out our foreigner friends. This is a 1962 Austin Healey. He's owned it for 53 years. Has never been on a trailer. Restored it 16 years ago. Driven 22,000 miles since the restoration. Very rare factory hardtop. All numbers match originally. Not my kind of car, but I know some of you folks overseas would like to see something like this. Some of my subscribers can't cheat you guys out of it. Very good restoration job. Even though it's not my cup of tea, they did a good job. Here's our 55 backing in. By the way, he's got antique plates on that thing. All I gotta do is spend $9 for mine and never have to buy them again. That's cool. 59 Corvette obviously belongs to these people right here, right?
I wish.
I wish.
59 Corvette. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I knew a friend that had a 62. We used to drive around in it all the time. Two-seater. Now here I think it's a 54 and a 50, I think that's a 52 Chevy. This is your 54. Boy, how they changed, huh? The 55, they went from this model 54, I believe, there's no sign on it, to the 55 Chevy, and big, drastic, dynamic body change. I'm almost certain this is a 52 over here. Might be 51, but I think it's 52. Been a long time since I've seen these. Rode to school every day in a 53 with a friend of mine. He had a 6-cylinder. Check out the sound of those pipes. That's what I want my T-Bird to sound like. Got to talk to him about that.
Okay, now straighten it. Okay, keep. And we're gonna leave.
Here's our Thunderbird man again. You said your name was Jim, right?
Jim Clark.
Jim, yeah. What kind of pipes did you put on this thing?
We had that made at a muffler shop up in Yaleville. Mountain Homes.
and these are performance mufflers, and it's a Y pipe, excuse me, an H pipe there.
Yeah.
And I wanted that nice rumbly sound.
Yeah.
But when you get up on about 40 miles an hour, it smooths right out. You can't even hear it.
Even with the H still connected?
Absolutely.
Oh
Yeah.
man, it sounded good backing up there.
Thank
But
you.
you don't know the exact pipes,
No, I
the
don't.
mufflers they use.
I don't. I told him what I wanted, and the guy pulled them off the shelf.
Did he
and put 'em on.
remove the resonators? Did it have resonators on it?
Didn't have resonators.
Didn't
as
have
far as I
resonators
know.
on it.
Now,
Okay.
if you look at the back, there's some. There are big mufflers at the back.
Yeah.
Okay?
Do you have two more up here?
I've been under there recently. I didn't.
Okay, you either have
I don't
two or
think
four.
So. I don't think so. I think
okay,
it's just
well that's
the two.
good. That's
that may
good.
be giving a little rumble.
Oh man, you sure you won't take $500 for this thing? Now I'll
Yeah, I
pay you
appreciate
cash
the- I
right now.
appreciate
Right
the
now.
offer.
$550, buddy. I've offered everybody that money. Nobody wants to sell. Boy, this is nice stuff here. Very, very nice. I want to get this.
There you go, shade and water. We'll catch up with you a little later. All right. This is the cruise control unit right here that you don't see very often. That was the first year for cruise.
Is that really? Is that original equipment?
Uh-huh.
Here you go, guys. There's one for you. Let me zoom in on that. I had no idea. Cruise control, vacuum operated. What's it operated from? A switch on the dash or the console?
It's on the console.
On the console. Boy, this is nice. This is very, very good job.
No.
He said he had an Edelbrock
Edelbrock carburetor.
carburetor. Has it got the stock intake manifold?
Yes.
Okay. Wow. What is this right here?
That is a vacuum canister.
Well, isn't that what that
And
is?
that draws it out and that stores it.
Oh, okay. So this is two canisters.
Yeah.
They eliminated
It's got
that
a lot of
later
vacuum.
on.
The wipers are vacuum.
Yeah, I know it takes a lot.
Place in Florida, and we built a
Boy, I'll tell you what, guys. Good stuff here, huh? Beautiful, beautiful car. Absolutely beautiful. A friend of mine is going to want to see this. This is for our good buddy Brendan.
Talk to somebody that's
This
been
is
through
called
all
a
this,
power
you know, 'cause I never
steering
even dreamed of
modulator,
anything like
aftermarket,
that,
sold
you
by
know.
a speed shop. And he put it on because he said the steering was really, you said it was really rough, right?
It was
hard to
mushy.
steer,
It
mushy.
was very too
And he,
light.
and he was able to put this modulator on, remove this cap, and adjust it until he got the feel the way he wanted. Do you ever have to redo it from time to time?
I've got it set just the way I like it.
And it stayed that way.
Yep.
It hasn't moved. Well, how about
Yeah, you lock it in with that bolt right there.
and it just runs the power steering fluid right through, huh? Well, that's pretty slick. I never heard of that. Power steering. I wish I could see here. It's kind of tough in this light. But power steering modulator. The name on it is HEIDTS, and it's not exclusive to this car. It's to any car. Cool.
I kept driving like that.
61 Corvette, owned by a fella right here in Arkansas. Cabot, Arkansas is the name of the town. 61 Corvette. Oh man. Two-seater, very impractical for a married couple with kids. Great car for a single guy. Boy, I'll tell you what. There's what the trunk looks like. In case you've never seen one.
I'm everywhere.
How many cars you own?
Well, this one's not mine. I'm taking it through for a friend of mine.
What year is it?
52.
52 Chevy convertible with
Yes,
Power
Skyline
Glide.
convertible they call it.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't it nice?
I don't think I've ever seen a convertible 52.
Yeah, it's got a spotlight and everything.
Well, spotlights I saw. My dad used to use them to deer hunt.
There you go.
Oh boy. Oh, they got a nice car. Very, very nice. You said this is a 52, right? 6-cylinder?
6-cylinder.
Standard shift? No, it's automatic.
Automatic.
Oh
Power
my
glide.
goodness. You know, some people didn't know that at one time they made automatic transmissions
Yes.
that had clutches.
Yep.
All right. Well, good luck on that one
Yeah,
too.
thank you.
1955 Oldsmobile 88. Wow. Very, very nice. 55 Olds. Slick, slick, slick. Let's take a look at the back. Continental kit. Ooh, listen to them pipes. I like that a lot. Listen to that. That's what I'm talking about. Brendan knows what that is. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Cool, cool, cool. See what the inside looks like. I think we're going to have a minute or two before he has to pull in.
In the near lane, we have a 1969 Chevrolet C20. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
He decided he needed.
Tell you what, let's take another look at the interior here.
Do the job. So
That's back when cars were cars, okay?
even though it's been in Indiana, it has only been in snow one time. They're headed out.
Here the judge is looking around, doing a quick inspection. Check it all. Check it all. Give it a rating. Here's one you don't see very often at all. 1967 American Motors Company, American Motors Corporation, AMC Rambler Company, Marlin. Holy mackerel. I haven't seen a Marlin in years.
My dad worked for the old.
There's a little tissue dispenser back down there you could buy for these things.
He was a mechanic. And,
You can buy them for just about any car, actually.
I grew up in that old 500 and quit.
There it is. That's what the tail light of a Marlin looks like.
2.4-barrel Healey 600 CFM.
Very cool car.
455 horsepower.
In its day, the young guys kind of poo-pooed it. You know, that's kind of ugly. But now as you look back, pretty slick mobile.
I don't think I've ever seen one of these.
You've never seen a Marlin? AMC Marlin? Yeah.
In the near lane,
Yeah.
52 Chevys.
Now see, I told you didn't see too many cars. They were far and few in between. None of the young guys liked them. None that I knew of anyway. Now here we have a Corvair, for those of you who have never seen it. And I want you to see the rear engine. The Corvair had a rear engine. That's a Healey carburetor on there. I don't know if it's original or not. I doubt it.
I think that's added extra.
Yep. But this is what the old Corvair motor looked like. It was rear driven. Ralph Nader had a lot to do with this car leaving the scene. You young people don't know what a Ralph Nader is, and I mean a Ralph Nader. Look it up, N-A-D-A-R. N-A-D-E-R maybe, Ralph Nader. He was responsible for the demise of this car. I always thought it was pretty cool if you drove it sensibly. Well, I think we pretty much hit the highlights of the cars I wanted to cover. I didn't, do the Chevys too much. There's always Chevys at every car show. I wanted to kind of get the oddball cars for those kind of cars we don't see very much of. I think we'll go ahead and close out the video now. And until next time, hope you enjoyed it. This is John. All right, this one is for Phil in England. Look what I have found here in Arkansas. I want everybody of British descent out there, British citizen type people. British Motoring Club of Arkansas. Now it doesn't get any better than that. Where is the British Motoring Club of Arkansas located in Arkansas?
It's centered out of Little Rock.
Little Rock. And
It's North Little Rock area, yes.
I have to ask a very important question though.
Yes.
Is this your wife?
Yes.
Why is she wearing a Ford hat?
Because it's got the Thunderbird down
The
there.
Thunderbird.
Oh, that's right. You're the one with the silver Thunderbird.
Yeah.
My God, you're all over this place.
We're everywhere.
I forgot all about it. I was thinking you'd be around there.
No, I asked him if he wanted me to take it off.
No,
and-
this is America. You can wear any hat you want.
Well, I've got hat hair.
So,
That's okay.
Put it back on.
That's all right. MAGA, wear one of those. I got one. My son got me that one. Well, a couple more questions because I'm running out of juice in my camera. How many members you got?
How many members now? I think about 85 or 90.
85 or 90. And what is the one car that you have the most in the club?
MGs and Triumphs.
MGs and Triumphs. Do you own anything other than the Thunderbird?
I have an Austin Healey
You have an Austin Healey.
and a TVR.
A what?
Called a TVR.
I give up. Is that television?
They'll know in England.
TVR, they'll know.
And,
I have no idea.
Have a XK8 Jaguar and a 1974 Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow.
So you're one of Arkansas's wealthy. Is that what I'm looking at here? No.
We're carport.
You're a carport? Yeah, I got a carport. I park my car in it all the time. Well, it's very nice. And how long has this club been in existence?
Since 1989.
Oh, wow. It's been here that long, 89.
We're going to have our 30th year next week.
Do you have a website?
Yes.
And what's it called? British Motoring Club of Arkansas?
BMCA. I think it's .org.
bmca.org.
Yes.
Well, son of a gun.
Yep.
Well, there again, it's nice to meet
It's a
you.
pleasure.
And
Yes,
it's
sir.
an even greater pleasure to meet the missus. I'm going to get you.
Thank you.
Your faces are going to be on YouTube. Matter of fact,
There you
I get a chance to select a small image for the YouTube video. I'll pick the both of you. Okay.
All right. Thank
All right.
you.
First name
Jim.
Jim and
Jane.
Jim and Jane. Well, now there's.
And the guys in England will know I'm Jim Clark, so they know Jim Clark, famous racer.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, no wonder
He
you're
just
in there.
mentioned that. He drove Lotus.
Well, there we go. I got to close. My battery's dead. That says
Okay.
it's gone.
All right, just in time.
All right, you got the last of it.
There
Thank
you
you.
go. All right,
Bye.
bud.